Good morning, Ordinary President.
Yes, sir. What be your name, sir?
My name is Alhaji Saleh Alfa.
Saleh Alfa. Now you be the owner of the house where the unfortunate incident happened.
Yes, I'm the owner of the collapsed building in Kubwa.
Sorry. Sir, I don't know whether they go need to repeat waiting them talk yesterday. Abi, you don't already hear them, sir.
I don't already hear him.
You don't already hear them. So no need to waste your time.
Yes.
First of all, make we appreciate her. Now he come by himself. Let's appreciate him. So as you don't hear already, make we hear, waiting you get to talk based on the allegations we then put for ground, sir.
Okay, I still want to say good morning to Brekete Family once again. Good morning, Ordinary President. I am Alfa Saleh, as I said, and I want to thank you for standing against injustice in Nigeria.
Thank you, sir. Make we appreciate that.
I've been your regular followers, and coincidentally yesterday when I was watching you on air like this, I now come across that even my tenants brought my issue to your studio. I said, okay, let me not wait until Ordinary President invites me or call me to report waiting they come here can do. Let me bring myself.
Hey, we appreciate that.
I want to sympathize with the victims of the building collapse again, and also sympathize with myself.
Yes.
I've been battling with high blood pressure since that day. The police can be a living witness that they even came to visit me at the hospital. I still want to sympathize with one of the victims that lost her life a few days ago. She's not my tenant. I said she came to visit her friend in that place. And I still want to use this medium to thank the FCT Commissioner of Police. He was timely on ground to make sure that the scavengers or the bowlers, Babambolas, did not vandalize all what we have in that place.
Even yesterday when they said, Babambola said you were the one that asked them to pack things, I told them that I don't want to believe that that comment is true. That statement is true.
I heard it. I want to let Nigerians or let the world know that the building that collapsed has two wings. One wing, the ground floor, na hospital.
Eh?
The remaining two floors up, occupied by tenants.
Ground floor na hospital.
Na hospital. And we thank God, the hospital, as early this year, the government agency that are regulating the PAMC, when they came for their routine inspections, they say it's not good for hospital to leave the same place where tenants are staying. Hey. So on the basis of that, they sealed the hospital and asked me to look for another place instead of evacuating the tenants there.
Now, the regulators don't try for this one.
Yes.
It means Nigeria is making progress. Just imagine, say, the regulators no do waiting they're supposed to do. That is government for you.
Yes.
Supposing say they no do waiting they're supposed to do. Now patients come day, and it means that the building could collapse on top of patients. From sickness to maybe, make we appreciate the Nigerian government. Yes, sir.
Another thing is, the building that collapsed, it is an apartment. I am the one that owns everything inside. If you are a tenant, you come with your bag. The bed in the room belongs to me. The wardrobe in the room belongs to me. The television in the room belongs to me. Everything in the room is my own. You come, the AC, everything. You come with your bag. You pay us for 1 year. You stay in that place, and monthly, you will be paying what they call service charge to take care of NEPA, water, security, cleaners that are working in the place.
In Abuja here?
In Abuja here.
For low-income earners.
And as part of our social responsibility, you know, hospital, lucky enough, the head of lab scientists is here. Hospital to people like us is not a business. We went into it to help humanity, just the way ordinary president is doing here. And what we have in that place, most of the tenants there are of my daughter age mates. They are of my children age mates. If not, nobody will furnish an apartment in Abuja here, everything inside, and ask you to pay 300,000, 350,000 for 1 year. They are here.
Not for 1 month.
1 year, they are here. It was recently, we increased it from 350,000 to 500,000. And as far as I know, some of those are people here. None of those people here, apart from this young lady here, you understand, but paid the new increment of that 500,000. That is number one. And number two, when this thing happened, plus and minus, as I said, I'm mostly affected, apart from my things that runs into billions that were destroyed there, because we have about 50 rooms, and all were equipped with bed, AC, water heater, and all the things you need to have in a room. It was all destroyed. And when it happened, I was the first person. I was not even in Abuja when they called me. The first thing I did was to call Abuja NEMA, Abuja Emergency Management Agency, that my building, one wing of it has collapsed, and some of my tenants were trapped. You people should please help us with rescue. They said they were not the leading agency in building collapse. I should call Federal Fire Service, which I called them again. Fortunately, we received emergency response. Some of those people, by the grace of God, they were all rescued alive, and they were taken to Kubwa General Hospital. We thank God, my caretaker was on ground. He was the one that was taking care of those that were affected, and they were all in the hospital, about 4 of them. Then the second wing, where some of those that were tenants here live, it was still standing. There was no sign of it falling. And this thing happened on Saturday.
Development control. They never warned you before? They
have never. You know, the unfortunate aspect of our building, I came with all the requirements that I needed to build the house. I acquired the house about 15 years ago. The house has certificate of occupancy. It has an approved building plan from Department of Development Control, and all
how many floors they approve?
Approved building plan.
How many floors they approve?
They approve 2 floors.
Okay. Because sometimes they approve 1 floor. Some people greediness.
Yes.
Will make them add another way. Go make difficult for the foundation to hold the weight.
You know, the building, I bought it from the original owner. And the purpose of it initially was for hotel.
Wait, it means the building being stand at carcass level.
20 years now.
At carcass level when you buy them.
Not almost 80%.
They don't roof them?
The roof did everything. Before I bought the building.
So you don't know the type of material where they use building.
No, but before taking possession, we did what they call integrity test.
Hammer test.
Of all what they did in that place. And it was confirmed that it was okay, that it was Department of Development Control, their Kubwa area office, were the ones supervising them from the foundation to the decking up to the level I bought that building. And when this thing happened, I was thinking that when one wing of a building collapsed, I invited the authority to come and help us evacuate the
other
victims.
side.
And they were taken to the hospital. As I said, I still want to appreciate the effort of the CP, FCT. He made sure that his men were around so that all my tenant and my own equipment I have there, you understand, but was not vandalized. We thank God for that. But the following day, unfortunately again, the Department of Development Control came with their excavator, their tippers, and said they were under the directive to pull down the remaining building that was not affected. Two-story building, which will have more than 30 rooms in that place. I said, okay. Immediately, I got in touch with the Kubwa DPO. I said, please, if they want to pull down this building, my hospital equipment in that place alone is more than 100 million. The lab scientist is there. I have a lab where you have one of our machines, costs us almost about 15 million. They call it what? Chemistry analyzer, hematology analyzer. Everything you needed in a lab is there. Let us remove these things. He said, don't want to intervene or to obstruct the work of development control. That's okay. This is our room. We're in this house. If you want to pull it down, this one is still standing. If it is confirmed that it's not even going to stand again, let us evacuate our things. This house is like my vehicle. I'm driving my vehicle. My vehicle had accident, and you say you want to pack everything on your own. Please allow us to move our things. They refuse. That's okay. On Sunday, they pulled down the remaining building.
Oh, my goodness.
Pulling down the remaining building, that's okay. The house is already down. We have our things inside. Let us evacuate those things. My ultrasound alone, we have a medical scientist here.
The
4D costs about 25 million naira in the market there. It was there. They say we are not picking one pin from that place. I say, how? This is our building. You understand that? It is not a new house. This house has been standing close to about 20 years now. Let us pack our things from here. Meanwhile, we still have our tenant. Even though those things in the room belongs to me, they have their clothes and other things in the room. Let them evacuate it. The authorities said no. As far as the house is concerned, it has belongs to federal government. I said, how does the land that I have, the certificate of occupancy, building approval, everything, my own, you understand, that collapsed, one side, not all, has turned to property of federal government. All our efforts to make sure that we evacuate our things failed. Now they came with excavator, tippers. They evacuated everything, including everything we own in that place. So when I heard my tenants were here yesterday, I said, okay, this has given us the opportunity
to cry out too.
Cry out, so that the ordinary president will help us ask development control. Those are things they packed. Where are they taking it to? You understand? When your building collapses, you mean your things inside, has it automatically turned to federal government own? That is my question. And to address some of the cries they have here. You know, sometimes when something happens to you and you want to turn violent, at the end of the day, you will not see immediate response.
They call the Director of Development Control, FCT.
Okay.
They call the Director of Development Control, FCT, make we hear in own side of the story from the government side. Director of Development Control, good morning, sir.
Good morning, President.
Well done, sir.
Please let me just, sorry to...
Okay, Ibola say no be Galadima voice be this, so.
No.
Oh, sorry, sir.
This is the former director.
Oh, sorry, I beg. Ordinary, ordinary. Sorry, sir. Sorry for bothering you this early, sir.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Ordinary, ordinary. Now the Director of Development Control, Galadima, now they call so.
Okay.
The thing they do auto reject. Kolum. You don't they go now. Now network before. We they call Director of Development Control Engineer Town Planner Abi? Town Planner Galadima. Now we they call so. Now be Director of Development Control. Hello, good morning, Director of Development Control.
Good morning, Mr. President, sir.
Yes, we did live on air, sir.
Okay, sir.
I call you now. I go hint you the reason why I call you now. Then you fit end the call, make one or two inquiries from one officers waiting for that area. Then you call back so that you go talk from the angle of authority. Now, this matter, some tenants carry complaint come against their landlord. That house will collapse for Kubwa.
Okay.
You remember one upstairs will collapse for Kubwa. Now, the tenants talk, say the landlord no show sympathy, empathy, even come direct people to come and park. First of all, they say they won't carry their load. They not allow them. Now, the remaining things, they can't pack everything away from that place. But now where the landlord can't come, he say, hey, no be him order the things. Say, na una, development control, carry one side of the building nine collapse. But one of our staff contact say, government give them order. Say, make you, even the one where they stand, made them demolish them. They can't demolish the two. And even when they want demolish them, he say, people property, they there, in own property, they there, hospital equipment and laboratory equipment, then they inside, make they allow them, make them pack the things. They talk, say, then give them instructions, say they no go pack anything, come up from that place. Now, so then demolish the place. And when they demolish the place, they can't pack everything. They can't talk, say, that place don't belong to government now. Say, the man no dey in charge again. And then, now the man they talk, say, because these people, the whole are responsible. Into the whole are responsible, say, those things where una pack, where una carry them go. And how person house go collapse when we say he buy them 25 years ago from somebody and the person get approval from development control, building plan, CFO, everything. Now, this unfortunate incident can happen. They talk, say, the building now, government property, the everything where they inside now government property, and he no know where they carry the things go. Now, in tenants, they hold on for neck. Make it give them their property, including one young man we just they start life, we set up a studio and people work there inside hard drives and systems there. Now you feel end the call because in talk say he even called one the una officer for Kubwa to tell him say I beg make we commot something. He no agree. DPO talk to them. DPO say no go interfere. And no know whether they brief you well. If they no brief you well, end this call the officer in question.
Ordinary president, not that they briefed me well. I was there on live on ground.
Oh, Todd, tell us the story now. Make we appreciate them.
I was there when they were doing the demolition. It's a matter of policy where a building collapsed. Automatically, that plot has reverted back to FCT administration. This is not the first time.
Okay, by law.
By law. Then secondly, I was there when they were doing the other part that was standing. So, some ladies who identified their properties, in fact, we had to stop the demolition to allow them back their properties. I was there. Nobody told me this. I directed that nobody should, once somebody identifies properties, allow you to pick it. Some of them were able to pick their mattresses, their pots, in fact, their valuables. Why we didn't allow people to go in? Because at that point, point in time, the integrity of that building cannot be ascertained.
Okay, anything can happen.
Yes, because we have been able, since these people have been able to evacuate it, why should we allow people to go in now so that the building will collapse on there and they say, somebody don't die? That's why we say no. Nobody should enter there. In the course of the demolition, when we see your property, we can tell you, go and take your property. I was there. In fact, there was this young man that came from South. He rushed back because when they told him, they said the place don't collapse. So he rushed back. I was there when they allowed him to pack some of his things. So, and then secondly, the man claimed to say he get approval. Let him produce the approval. Because if you are given approval for residential and you convert it to hospital, to hotel, on whose permission? So let him come out, let him bring his approval. Then the authority will take its own course.
Okay. Thank you very much. Before you go,
thank you.
Oga Landlord, you hear what he asked for. If you get them, prepare. You no go alone. I go send you with people. Make una go Director of Development Controls office.
President.
Yes, sir.
Tell him that if you produce a fake approval, then we are going to prosecute him also. Let him come with it.
You don't put fear for anybody now.
Nigeria,
Nigeria, we fake things full everywhere. But he said he know they are afraid.
A copy of my document is with the site officer in Kubwa already.
Okay.
He said, I have given a copy of all my papers. I've given him already.
I'm listening.
He said all in documents they with you na site officer waiting for Kubwa. But notwithstanding, as then they bring him, we go assemble 1 or 2 people. We go follow this man come on our office.
No problem.
Thank you. And then at that time when they talk, say they wanna allow some tenants to carry their things. As they talk, the tenants here they shake their heads, say no be so.
But some of them with you shake. But I was there. Not that somebody told me. I was there.
Okay.
And the police officers were there. Yes.
Okay.
I can't lie for something that I know that.
Thank you. Thank you, Director of Development Control. Your full name now?
Mukhtar Usman Kalatima, MNI.
MNI. And then your area of specialty now?
Town planner.
Town planner. Make we appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, somebody don't talk for law. Richard, he said the property does not revert to the federal government unless the building was done against master plan. I even see Barrister Uche was Ronye's missed call. I will try call him back. Lawyers are calling in to say that way Director of Development Control quote is a quarters. What did I say? Quarters.
And ordinary president, because if waiting this man talk, he talks say even when they buy the property, say they do integrity tests. Yeah. So first we say if not him build that property, some other person build, they didn't stop them. Development control didn't raise any issue on that property. And then they bought, they did integrity test on the property and property collapsed. You cannot fault the man. See, and there is no reason why government, somebody will turn and say the property revert to government.
I know tell you now. Oh, sorry. Finish.
Unless there is an evidence that he didn't build the way he should build. He didn't build according to the plan or the standards that he's supposed to follow in the building was diminished.
Consultant Ike. You know, say, some of you we don't take with me. Go confirm, say, God bless me with body language knowledge. Yeah? From the tone, close to the end of when the Director of Development Control talk, anger dey inside. Now I know stop there. I say our people go follow the man go. Hey, you took us there? Now my brother, the Director of Development Control, now my brother. But I know get brother when he comes to work. When I am